see so many people ignoring is having high quality music and sound effects. I can't tell you how many times I clicked onto a video and that video was using free music from YouTube's free audio library. And that same music is being used on hundreds of thousands of other videos. And in my opinion, this greatly reduces the quality and originality of your videos. And so I urge you to stop using the free music. Finding high quality and original music is not that expensive. And it's not going to cost you more than a couple of cups of coffee per month to get high quality audio. Now, the website that I use personally to find all of my high quality original music is Epidemic Sound. Epidemic Sound has an endless catalog of music. In fact, they've got over 30,000 professionally produced songs in a variety of genres and over 90,000 different sound effects. And the thing that I love most about Epidemic is this find similar button next to every single song. If you're listening to a song and you like it, but it's not quite right for your specific needs, you can just click on the find similar button to see what other songs there are that have that same mood, genre, vibe, and BPM. And if you click on the Discover tab, Epidemic will recommend songs that you can use based on your specific YouTube channel.
Oh my God. Inachukua time sana. Take time. Oh my god. Take time. Inachukua masaa mangapi? Nishakusikia hapo. Sikucheka auto start tuchara in the 16 video. 2 days. 2 days mimi was ah
23.
Great. Like, I'm telling you to your face, you have no prayer of being Joe Rogan or Ellen DeGeneres for the most part. And if you do, I want to remind you that both of them had 7 to 15-year careers before they even looked remotely close to Ellen. I just want to remind everybody who's watching the show, I've been in the public limelight producing content on an everyday basis for the last 11 years.
Wow, okay. So like my perspective is just
broken. You're worried about 2 months in on a journey that is going to be the next 10 to 15 years.
Rule number 2, clarity. Is your content entertainment or education?
I think it's about, are you putting out entertainment or are you putting out education? Because 90% of people are putting out selfish content. 90% of people are putting out press releases. They want you to think something about them. They're making it selfish for themselves. They wanted to go to Maui and surf, so that's the content you're getting. But did that bring you any value? They want you to think they're cool. 90% of the content right now are people acting like PR agents of themselves. I'm asking people to look like educators or entertainers. Do you think about the audience first, or don't you?
Hey, do you want to learn the latest online video growth strategies from Gary Vaynerchuk, Alex Hormozi, Patrick Bet David from Valuetainment and the Think Media team. We're gonna get into number 3 in just a second, but if you haven't heard, Grow with Video Live is coming up soon, online and in person in Las Vegas with Gary Vaynerchuk keynoting. So you can check out all the details at growwithvideolive.com, but make sure to secure your spot because there's only limited tickets remaining at growwithvideolive.com. Rule number 3, master content and distribution.
Look, there's only two things, the content and distribution. And so whether it's becoming a part of forums around UFC, I keep using yours, like become a member of forums, become a member of Facebook groups. Most of you are not hustling distribution. You're focusing on the content and you think magically, if you keep patient and you keep doing it, something's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. It's far more interesting for you to take control of your distribution through collaborations, through proper hashtag distribution on the Instagram world, from reaching out, biz deving, reaching out, being part of forums and other internet communities like Facebook groups to become part of that community so when you put out stuff, people wanna support you. I would tell you with Wine Library TV, I spent 20 minutes making the video and I spent 5 hours creating the distribution.
Rule number 4, stop being selfish and think about your audience first.
I am blown away how many creators spend all their time being selfish mentally. Like 99% of the emails and DMs and conversations I have in conferences like this are predicated on how do I get more subscribers? How do I get more engagement? How do I get more money from brands? How do I quit my job and do this full time? How do I? So I will tell you, without knowing most of you in any shape or form, I still will default into that 95% of the people in this room will not get to where they want to get to because their entire filter on everything they're doing is 100% selfish. And the only way to actually amass victory in this game, where as amazing it is that we live in a day and age now where you can be a creator and like just live your life and love what you do and make a living, the equal problem is anybody can do it, which creates a very fun dichotomy of supply and demand. You want to know what most people's vulnerability is? The reason I always win every time I enter something else, it's what can I do for you? And not the person that has 11 million, just the person that's right next to me, because karma and doing the right thing and kindness and being a human always wins in the end. Always. It does. It does, because what you don't know is the person next to you may have 48 subscribers, but his aunt runs.
Rule number 5, be authentic.
The second biggest vulnerability for the creators in this room and the people at home that will watch this is A, it's I. B, it's just not the truth. For me, one of the most interesting things that I watch every day in this space is people think that fake it till you make it is still real. There's so many people posing it because they feel like they have to inflate their backstory or what they're capable of or the advice that they're giving to break out, yet that is the exact same reason that they won't break out. To me, everybody who's trying to be a life coach or expert or an entrepreneurial expert, like the amount of people that are entrepreneurial experts but have never built an entrepreneurial thing. Look, I wish I could be a quarterback of an NFL team, but like I can't, and all of you can see that, and it's proven. Unfortunately, with entrepreneurship, it's not proven. You can just put it in your Instagram profile, and thus you are.
Number 6, create strategic content around trending topics.
And then reverse engineering content creation. Let me explain. As we speak right now, I have a video going viral. It's called August. I made it so we could run it on August 1st. Producing content that you know has a chance of going somewhere based on when you make it. A Monday morning rant that you post on Monday morning. Making relevant content of what's going on in the world, either in pop culture, your thoughts on what Miley Cyrus did on Wrecking Ball, or the Kanye and Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift fight, or the Olympics starting. Making content that's relevant, that gives it a little bit of legs for shareability, is very important from the content creation.
In just a second, we're going to be getting into number 7 7. And also stick around until the end of the video because there's also a bonus tip from Gary for you. But if you've been getting value, can you hit the like button? And as a reminder, Gary is going to be speaking at our annual Think Media conference called Grow with Video Live. All the details and tickets are available at growwithvideolive.com. And our speakers include Patrick Bet-David from Valuetainment, Alex Hermosi, Shalene Johnson, Vanessa Lau, Jasmine Starr, of course, Gary Vee, and the entire Think Media team is going to be there. If you want to learn all of the latest strategies for growing your personal brand with social video and YouTube, you're not going to want to miss this powerful event. You can attend online or in person in Las Vegas. So go to growwithvideolive.com for all the details. Now, before we get into our bonus tip, rule number 7 is read and reply to comments.
Is you've got to become religious about your audience. Like, you have to become religious about your audience. Like, guys, honestly, straight up, if you're sitting in the crowd right now, it's unacceptable for you not to reply to the comments you get on your content. I don't know how, honestly, like, f it. Like, I'm just gonna go that literal with it. I don't like to do definitives things because that's just not how life is, but I'm just comfortable going there. It is actually fundamentally grossly negligent and unacceptable for you to be in a place where you do not reply with a thank you or a heart or a meaningful, you read it and you meaningfully wrote something back to every single comment you have right now in whatever limited that is, because those 7 people are disproportionately the reason you're gonna get 17. And yet you're so worried about getting the next 10 that don't know you, you're giving no love to the